Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with Stewie JP. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 7 rear mounted turret Russian medium tank being driven today by Sub-Zero from Screw Clan. And we're on, what's this map called? Swamp. Trust me, I know all the maps. He's in a Tier 8 battle and is in this rather odd tank. If you have a look at it, the turret's at the back, which means gun depression will be challenging because of that big box right there. You can see there under the gun. Sub-Zero from Screw Clan in the A44. The A44, it's got a pretty decent gun though. The gun does 300 average damage, only 167 penetration with standard rounds, 219 with APCR, which is premium. And he's just waiting patiently on the southern flank of Swamp, waiting for some enemy heavy tanks to come forward. A number of heavy tanks on the enemy side. Two top tier heavies, the IS-3 and the T-34. Lorraine 40T, a tank I absolutely love for credits. The premium auto-loading French auto aims at the Panther M10. Puts a shell in for 299 damage, waiting for another opportunity. It looks like he's not zooming in, which is interesting. I would struggle to hit anything at that range without zooming in myself, but maybe it's my settings. That's why I went to free cam mode. Here we go. He zooms in at the Tiger 1 and the T-34. Shoots and bounces the premium Tier 8 American heavy tank. Doesn't manage to land that, or he managed to land it, doesn't manage to penetrate. Aiming at the Tiger now. The Tiger, not known for its armour, shoots and tracks the Tier 7. Heavy German tank picks up a little bit of assisted damage as the Su-152 derps him back to the garage. 2 zips the score. He's done 578 damage in his little Tier 7 Russian medium tank. Of course, the A44, it's just a weird tank. Some people love it, some people hate it. I didn't mind it. I thought I did quite well in it when I had it from memory. It leads to an absolutely awesome tank, which is the Object 416. That's the pancake, the one that's absolutely tiny. As Sub-Zero picks up his first kill of the game, brings his damage count up to 931, and just waits for another opportunity up here on the western flank. A lot of his teammates have gone west, and he's trying to play the support role, which is probably the right thing to do. Some people in medium tanks head to this bowl, and you can light up enemy tanks over here, especially the snipers. But I'm not sure if the A44 is the right tank to do this. So Sub-Zero just happy to kick back and do a little bit of sniping and support his team that were pushing down there. Looking at the WZ-132, auto aims at him, puts a shot into the Tier 8 Chinese light tank. Doesn't get lit by the looks of it. And that WZ-132 just gets smashed by all these tanks that have pushed really aggressively on the western side. It's good to see. Starts looking at the ISU-152 now. He'll be hoping that ISU-152 is looking towards all those heavy tanks. Looks like he might be. I'd be blind firing. Don't know if that shot went through. We'll see when we see the post-game battle results. We'll see how many of these shots went through, depending on what he's in-game damage counter is. Looking towards that T20, but he's behind a ridge line. Looking at the mini-map, a number of enemy tanks on the northeastern side, and that's why Sub-Zero is kicking back here, hoping to provide some vision and to make sure they don't get capped out. Nothing worse in a situation like this where all the enemy tanks are up here. Nothing worse than getting capped out. Now that is clearly been lit. His sixth sense has gone off as he puts a shot into the Lorraine 40T. But the Lorraine 40T not looking his way. Maybe he's on the reload, or maybe he's more focused on the auto-loading M41 Walker Bulldog, which recently promoted to Tier 8. Kicking back here, and you can see the struggle in the gun depression on this tank. Doesn't have very good gun depression at all. He puts a shot into the KV-13, sets him on fire. He continues to burn. And as that tank continues to burn, Sub-Zero will be rubbing his hands together saying, "You're beauty." May as well put the final shot in. Confirm the kill. That's 2 kills. 2,339 damage so far. 8-5's the score. There is still this Lorraine 40 ton down here at Sub-Zero's base. You wouldn't imagine that he's going to try and cap it out, not with the game going the way it's going and with all his team, this Lorraine 42 that was last spotted down here, all his teammates back here. Sub-Zero still at 1100 health. He can afford to take a few shots. But, of course, the Tier 8 gets taken down to 451 hit points. Sub-Zero takes a shot from the auto-loading French tank. That's another shot into the Black Prince. I reckon that Lorraine 40 ton will be reloading, but he's not going to be reloading anytime soon because he's been taken out of the game by that Black Prince. 13-9 is the score. Two of the tanks that were pushing aggressively got taken out, the Panther and the IS, and now it looks like there's a bit of a fight over who's going to get the kill on the ISU 152. But that WZ131 hasn't been seen for a while. He could be absolutely anywhere. So Sub-Zero looks like he might be going to go into the swamp to try and find the Chinese Tier 7 light tank. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's going to go around this corner and head to where that Chinese WZ131 was last spotted. The Black Prince looks like he's going to be backing up Sub-Zero in the A44. Sub-Zero's on nearly 3,000 damage. So that's not too bad at all. 3,000 damage in a Tier 7 game. He's been spotted, but he wants some more damage. He wants to get some damage into this WZ131, and that should be 307 damage as he uses the ruins for a bit of cover while he waits for that gun to reload. And that WZ131 is just going to YOLO straight towards the Black Prince. Not sure where that shot went. I think it just went into the dirt. And he'd love to get a third kill. And believe it or not, even though it was a whitewash, if he gets a third kill, he'll have more kills than anybody else in his team. It's a bit of a different game, this one. The WZ131 heading... Oh no, he's just running for his life, I suppose. What would you do? What would you do? You're down 14-9. You're the last tank. You're on 179 health. You're a one shot for every single tank, I think, on the enemy side. Sub-Zero going as fast as his little tracks can carry him. He auto aims. He cops a shot from the WZ131, loses his driver and his tracks, but picks up the third kill. And that's a comfortable win on Swamp, 15-9. And believe it or not, that was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Sub-Zero from Screw Clan. The Bruiser Medal, Fire for Effect, the Tanker Sniper. He well and truly top scored in that game. It was a bit of a different game, that one, wasn't it? I don't know. Just something about it. 3,415 damage, 3 kills. He fired 16 shots, 4 hit, 12 went through, 3,415 damage, 1,455 sniped, a little bit of assisted damage, and that was enough for an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. 37,229 credits after tax with a premium account, and that was enough for an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Sub-Zero from Screw Clan. Thank you very much for the replay. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Stewie JP. You're not. Take care, and see you all next time.